Hello and welcome to Johsekali's Relax Gaming. We will continue with the scenario, Old and New Pretenders. And let's see, first player is Portugal. And it's round 3, I think. So I hope that this time we will try to wage war against Denmark. Yeah, we will see that. But let's start with the first action for the Portuguese. They are not under attack by enemies or rebels. They have they have an army on map board and cannot siege in the same area. Has 3 or more bot power. They have a lot of bot power. And they have 1 or more colonists in the colonist pool. So we will do the colonize action. Spend 2 there, and let's see, colonize action. Has 2 or more and any colonial claim connected to capital via a continuous chain of bots, towns and or ships. Well, he have 1 there and he have 1 here, but here he doesn't have any ship. Here he have 1 ship, and we can trace it via a continuous chain of bots, towns and or ships. So it will go here and here and then here and here. So yeah, he has a connection here. Do he has 3 or more colonists? No. Remove all of bots colonies from the colonists pool. Let's take it, delete them. Replace a colonial claim with a small town. Prefer adjacent to bots, town than ports. Alright. And then end the turn. So he will gain 1 more town here in Virginia. So yeah. That's Portugal's turn. They end turn then. So it's me. I really want to take this card, and I'm thinking about to do the option A here, reject Kalmar recess, and that means I will lose the alliance with Denmark, and then I may declare war on them, and I intend to do that. And Denmark will to gain 2 prestige, 2 military power, 2 unrest, and I will gain 1 more military power. So, but my army is not that strong, and I have no fleet. That's tricky. Well, should I recruit a fleet? Yeah, maybe a galley? No, galleys can only be here in the Baltic Sea and the Gulf of Botania. I can't have them in Skagerrak. But light ships are really expensive, and even heavy ships are expensive. Well. Let's recruit. We will spend 1 military power to recruit. I have no money. And that's a problem, so we will have to take some loans. It's 2 ducats per infantry. And if I take this card, I will get Sten Gustafsson. he brings 2 infantry dice. So that's good. So we will take infantry. 5 infantry. That's 10. And that's 5. And I will take a loan. So that's 10 ducats. Let's see. 5. Can I recruit 5 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. That's no problem. Should I even bring in some mercenaries? I can recruit up to 3. They are expensive. Maybe not. Maybe I should try to focus on some ships instead. But what will I buy? Will I buy... I can buy 1, 2 ships here and 1 there. That's 3 ships into the Baltic. Yeah. Let's be crazy. 1, 2, and 3. That's 15. And I have to pay... Where is it? Light ships. I think I will take 1 heavy and 1 light, maybe. Or 3 light ships. Maybe occupy 5 trade protection slots adjacent to at least 4 trade nodes in total. And yeah, but I don't think I will have too many ships left, so let's go crazy here. Buy 1 heavy and 1 light. Gain 1 ducat there, so we will have 1 heavy, 1 light, and put out my ship here. And I will bring this ship into the fleet here also. Like this. And I have done my recruit action. I have taken some loans. So let's see how this will turn out. Yeah. I think I'm happy with that. Let's move on. I haven't forgot about I can use MC and NC in the same recruit action. I do think so. So let's go to the Dutch. And they have no army on the map board. They are not under siege against any rebels. They have no colonists in the pool. So let's see. They will draw a card. They will do a diplomacy action. Spend 3 cubes. And check for the diplomacy. And here we go. Alliance and royal marriage on any NPR adjacent to bot. Yeah, we had Burgundy, but Burgundy is... yeah, let's see. Has higher base tax than NPR. No, they don't have. They do not have that. Alliance on any NPR adjacent to bot. Yes, we have here in Liege. Has double base tax of NPR. Yes. They have 4 and Liege is 1. Has influence greater or equal to NPR's base tax. Yeah, they have 1, 2, and 3. So that's no problem. And next is NPR. Remove bot's influence equal to target base tax. So we will remove 1. Let's have that there. Score 3, 1, 2, and 3. And delete that and replace it with one town here. Now owns all provinces in a new area and has under 2, no, end turn. So that was the Dutch. Their turn is done. Venice, what will you do? You will... How is it here? They have unrest, no army, no rebels, no occupied towns, and no colonists. So let's go to bot power. They have lots of bot power, so they will draw a card. And it's a convert action. Spend 1 cube. Can they convert? And areas with religious dissent. Yeah, we have Orthodox here. It's Catholic and all its areas are Protestant? No. All provinces in a dissenting area owned by bot or by runs with same state religion? Yes. Convert area to state religion. Score 2. End turn. Alright, so we will take here and make them Catholic and score 2 points. I think it was 2. The memory is not that great. Yeah, 2 it was. So that's Venice's turn. We are back to Portugal. So, and Portugal, same as before, but now they have no colonist in the colonist pool. So they will take a card. They will draw a card. And they will do the naval action. Naval. Any hostile season adjacent? No, they are not at war or anything like that. Any season without bots ships adjacent to bots ports. Well, they have here. They have here. And that's adjacent to their towns here. And they have a ship here. That's adjacent to Florida. But they do not have any ship here that's adjacent to Virginia. So I believe we will take this ship here and put it out here. Place ship in such sea zone. Has ship adjacent to any pirates? No. Draw trade card. Let's see. All bots that are eligible to trade in any node listed on this card will trade in the topmost node that qualify for. North Sea. Yeah, the Dutch can trade in North Sea. I can trade in North Sea. We have Maghreb and Sevilla and Aleppo, Alexandria. Aleppo, Alexandria, yeah. Whoops, what happened there? Whoa. So he can trade in Sevilla and he can... The Dutch can trade here, Venice can trade in Alexandria. There. Yeah. So, yeah, let's do this in order. He will trade to gain 2 bot power here, and then it's me, and I can trade in North Sea, and I have 1, 2, and town. I have 2 trade power, so I will gain 3 ducats. Oops, that's no ducats. 1, 2, and 3. I need that money. Every human player can collect trade income from any eligible node on this card. Any eligible, alright. Now, where they have a merchant. Yeah, I had a merchant there. Resolving bots gains 2 prestige per human player, so Portugal will gain 2 prestige. And the Dutch will trade here in North Sea. He will gain 2 bot power. And we have Venice for 2 bot power. So delete that card. Move merchants of bots that's gained to the topmost valid node. Yeah, we have done that. We did it beforehand. Has placed a ship this turn? Yes, end turn. That was Portugal's turn. Now it's back to me. And I think that I want to assemble my fleet. Or will I? Let's see. I have 4. I can get 5 and 6. And 7, 8, and 9. I want to have at least 8 to gain this. So I can spend 1 more military power before I declare war. And I have recruited. I want to move my fleet, these 2 ships, into this. To assemble my forces and to really get Gotland and Lund. So will I do that instantly? Yeah. Let's do it. Let's move the fleet. I will do a military. So I take these 2 ships. One will go in here. So like that, and I'm happy with that. So let's go here and see. The Dutch will still take, they will take a card. And then we draw a card and do a naval action. Alright. 2 bot power spent. And let's see. Any hostile sea zone adjacent to bot supports or ships? No. They have here, and that's the only 2 sea zones. No. Has 5 or more ships on main map. They have only 2, so no. Any main map sea zone without bot ships adjacent to any of bot ships. Yes. Place ship in such sea zone, prefer adjacent to most trade nodes, then alphabetical. Alright. They have this: Eastern Atlantic, Bay of Biscay, Dogger Bank, Norwegian Sea, and Skagerrak. And to most trade nodes it must be Dogger Bank, North Sea and English Channel. The other one is only 1 trade node adjacent. So let's take this and put it here. Has ship adjacent to any pirates? No. Draw a trade card. Alright. Adriatic Sea. Adriatic Sea. There it is. Wien. No. And Black Sea. Well, the Dutch can't trade in any of these. But Venice is eligible to trade in, so they will trade in Adriatic Sea. And I think, no, Portugal cannot trade The Dutch cannot trade and I cannot trade, so it's only Venice that can trade. Yeah. So 2 bot power for them. And this card is out of the way. Move merchants, we have moved him here. They have placed a ship and end turn. So it's Venice turn. And they have a lot of bot power through trade. And before, so they will take a card or draw a card and they will do a diplomacy action. Like that, and discard a card. And diplomacy we have here. And let's see. They have no royal marriage and no alliance on any NPR. This on the bot. Alliance on any NPR. Yeah. Albania has double base tax. Yeah, they have. But they do not have any influence here. Select a NPR with high base tax. Any free space in target areas. Yes. Add 2 influence in targets areas. They have no idea here, so they will not put out 1 more extra. So 2 influence, alliance possible, no. Can enter royal marriage, yes. Roll the die. Number 4, place a royal marriage. So we have a royal marriage. End turn. Nice. So we will go back to Portugal. And so, whoopsie. And let's see, they will draw a card. And it's a diplomacy action. And let's see, they will spend 2 bot power to spend 1 diplo. And let's see. They have no alliance and royal marriage. They have no alliance. They have 2 or more here. That's it. And they have here. Let's see. 2 more or more cubes and no alliance in any emperor adjacent to bot. Well, they are not adjacent, and these are no. They are no NPR. They are DNPR. So we have Aragon here. High space tax. Prefer NPR married to bot. They are not married. Alliance possible. Yes. Place alliance on target's capital. And add 1 cube if there is space. And there is space. We have Navarra here also, but they are not great. Have no higher base tax than Aragon. So let's bring out the alliance token here and put out there. And they will end turn. So that's Portugal's turn. Back to me. And I think that I want to do change national focus. I will change that and bring 1 cube there and 1 here. So I have 5. And I will not discard cards. I'm happy with that. And let's go to the Dutch. Because next turn I can take this card. And I will gain 3 military power. That's 8 military power. So I can then claim focus power here. And I can declare war. So let's see here. We will draw a card for the Dutch. And they will draw an idea card here to spend 1, 2, and 3. And let's see, ID action here. They have no in focus other than economics, no. Roll a die. It's on number 2. That's an administrative. They have no one, so 2, 4, 6. It's a 1. It's the church attendance duty. So they pick that one. And they will gain 2 prestige. And Portugal had it before, so they will gain 1. And they will mark this on their sheet mat here. That they have taken an idea here. And they will end turn. So let's see, Venice turn. They will draw a card. They will draw a card. Military. 1 cube, and let's see, 1 cube. And they will go here. They are not at war. They have... Do they have any claims? No. No. Bot has town, no. Go to military target chart. Yeah, roll the die. Number 2. It's Ragusa. Ragusa. Where is Ragusa? There, Ragusa. All right. Here. And target is an opponent. No. Target is eligible and bot has under 4. Yeah, let's see if Ragusa is a single target realm. First. Ragusa here. They have 1. Yeah, they are 1 ducat realm. So that's no problem. So we will bring out a claim here. Put out there. And let's see, where were we? Here. Yes, target strength is greater or 2 times bots. No. Declare war. Spend 1. They will spend 1 to declare war on Ragusa. Declare war. Spend 1 to recruit all these units. These units, let's see, bot has NPR allies with 2 or more influence adjacent to target. Well, they have. They have. Yes, for each such ally, remove 2 from NPR areas. Gain 2 bot power and flip this one. So we will gain 2 bot power here. Target may send defensive. NPR will do. They have none. They are not inside the HRE. Remove all bots influence from all targets areas. Well, that's only 1. Naval battle, it will trigger 1 here. So they will roll 1. And they can't win against this. So Venice won this battle. Gain 1 cube. Land battles, no. Army size is greater to or equal to 2 times target strength. Yes. Armies on the map board, no. Place army in own area. Closest to enemy. Let's see, closest to enemy. It's here. In Dalmatia. We have a town here. Triggers battle, yes. Go to land battle. And that's 1. And they will score 1 hit. But that doesn't matter. End turn. Yeah. That's Venice's turn. They are now at war. Back to Portugal's turn.